How goes the family? Welcome back to Larry's Anything Goes. Hope you guys are continuously having a great day. So today's topic of the day, it's been a minute since I've talked about doing a comparison of certain things in regards to movies and things of that nature. And today's topic is really today's world is kind of in a sense similar to one of my favorite movie series known as Saw movie series and whatnot. And if you remember, the multitude of movies that were made under the Saw movie series, which had about 7 of them were about made, plus the movie Jigsaw and Spiral that is supposed to come out in 2021. So, and the basis of the movie series is that the character Jigsaw is a sickly man who kidnaps people who have done wrong or illegal and unethical things throughout their lives and throughout society. Jigsaw would place people in conditions that were very crazy, to the point, for the most part, people could end up killing themselves, the ones that were actually kidnapped, because he would place them basically, I like to call, in a rigged system. That's the best way to describe it. In a rigged situation, not system, but a situation. Usually these situations would be close to the things in life that people actually did. For example, if a person was a drug dealer, drug addict, corporate elite that breaks the law enforcement personnel who are corrupt individuals, corrupt politicians, etc. In a sense, Jigsaw and his pupils are vigilantes who are conducting a sadistic kind of punishment to people that even when they were killed, they died knowing the number one reason why they were killed. There was usually a video, old television played, and then you'd see the character that you see behind me, which was the Jigsaw character, not the actual Jigsaw person. And that character could have a gun on it, a knife on it, could blow up on you, etc. and so forth. So like I said, very sadistic, kind of movie series. Most of the time people were unfortunately tied up, handcuffed, to something in a basement / room, prison cell or something to that type. I remember a person had to dig in their eye to get a key out just so that they can uncuff themselves so that they wouldn't die. So like I said, pretty crazy stuff. If you haven't seen the movies, I'm into movies like that, stuff like this, and the what is that movie? I just thought about it. I know most people talk about it's not The Plague, but The Purge. Yeah, I know it's start with a P. The Purge, where people have to, basically there's one night out of every year where people can legally kill themselves, kill people and whatnot for that specific night and whatnot. But anyways, back to, like I said, I could talk about this stuff all day. All of this would occur after people were, drugged up, with drugs, and they would wake up in these places not knowing what was happening. Like I said, just imagine if you woke up and, it's kind of like being awakened in the COVID-19 economy, that, it's like, what the heck is going on? It's crazy. Now, you all probably are saying, what does this have to do with today's world, from a multitude of violence, the COVID-19 virus, businesses going out of business, possibilities of high foreclosures, homelessness, massive population relocation, job uncertainty, high unemployment rates. A lot of these things are going on that to me aren't being talked about, because the media does a great job of just giving us their opinions instead of what we see that's happening if you just walk outside. We're living in an age of everything outside of technology is basically moving at a snail's pace. So with all of that being said, from a health perspective and with an economic perspective, family, one wrong move and with continuous bad money and health habits can cost you your financial security, even worse, your life, all at the same time, family. So how all of this really and truly relates is that when the characters within the movie Saw comes out of their drug-induced coma, they were placed in a world where the chances of death and hopelessness is rising at a very, very fast pace. In the movie Saw, those who did survive the very crazy situation on what I like to call the sadistic house of pain, where the odds of people even making it out of the sadistic house of pain is very, very slim to none, family. I mean, just being honest, imagine being placed in a situation to where you're tied up. To get out, you have to chop your hand off or your arm off, or to get out, you have to, cut into something to dig the key or figure out a code or, you know, a multitude of things. A multitude of things. Okay? A multitude of things. So it's just crazy when you really think about it, you know what I mean? And that's, you know, the world that we're living in now. We have to wear these face masks, you know, we have to worry about, you know, wiping down everything. I mean, heck, I was at a store today and the guy at the register, he had a, behind the register, he had glass in front of him, had a mask on, but he kept coughing. And, you know, so I'm just like, you know, I had to wipe myself down a couple of times, you know, when I left there. I was like, hey, hand sanitizer, hand wipes, you know, hey, I play it safe, you know, call it what you want to call it, you know. But it's just, that's just the times we're living in. And the movie saw those who did survive, you know, like I said, the crazy situation, you know, and we're the ones that we're still here. We still have to figure out other ways to cope and make money moves and make sure everybody's safe all at the same time. So you know, I've said this before and I'll say this again, you know, definitely family. From 2021 to 2025, the movers, the shakers, and the money makers will be able to not only be at the top, they won't just only be at the top, but they might just be put in a position to be the ones that are only surviving, you know, because the people in the middle, people on the bottom, for the most part, will perish if they do not become financially literate. But they have to practice what they learn/earn and implementation from not only an individualistic standpoint, but from a collective standpoint, all at the same time, family. The chances of people winning will go down, and I repeat, will go down no matter what happens, family. Today's jigsaw is, you know, we as a society have to deal with is COVID-19, student loan debt, home debt, tax debt, no real pensions, etc. You know, so now this is nothing but, is this all about doom and gloom? Absolutely not, family. However, one needs to constantly be focused on and on guard, and definitely keep the fake people out of the yard. So all I can say is that side hustles, family, and friends, partnerships are inevitable for the foreseeable future, family. The choice is yours, and that's a beautiful thing about the United States. But I want to see more collaboration. Individualistic success is beautiful, but collective success is even 10 times better. Can't put it any other way, all right? As always, thank you for watching. Join the Free Bay family if you're interested in figuring out ways how to buy gold, buy cryptocurrency, and for others to do the same thing, be able to collect dual commission payments every week when you get the right team, and be able to continuously make money moves. And as always, family, don't forget to do the great 3 free things like share and subscribe. And remember, you can't get fired if you own the company. It's 2021 going into, you know, because basically 2020 is over. So 2021, it's time for people to own something, all right? So have a great day. And as always, family, make money moves. Take care.